Hi there, I'm Dax Jacobson. I'm a faculty member in the School of Business. I want to share with you a class exercise I've started using in Management 307, the management of organizations, in order to help students gain a better understanding of organizational culture. The management of organizations is a required course for all business students, but it's also an elective course for business minors, and I frequently get students from other majors who have never had a business course. I'm constantly trying to find ways to engage all of my students, but I'm particularly aware of those who are getting their first introduction to business in my course. You can see here in the course description that this course examines principles and methods for planning, organizing, leading, and controlling people within organizations. Topics include the history of management theory, organizational culture and design, decision-making, and strategic management. In addition, in the School of Business we have program learning goals. For each course we have course learning objectives. So learning objectives for Management 307 are that students who successfully complete this course will be able to do the following: describe the fundamentals of management within domestic and global enterprises, write analyses of complex cases related to management and organizational behavior principles, formulate and execute management policies, strategies, plans, and procedures, and identify, conceptualize, and develop solutions for successful resolutions to organizational problems. Excuse me as while I scroll quickly down here to the end of my syllabus. I've started in each of my courses, and in particular in Management 307, to view my courses in terms of units. So I've tried to break up from a daily or even a weekly schedule of events versus units. We finish one unit and move to another unit. So as I've moved to the idea of units, I've tried for each unit to come up with specific unit learning objectives that tie to the course learning objectives, which then tie to our program learning objectives. So one of the first units that I began to look at as I started to think in terms of units and unit learning objectives was what I have for this semester was Unit 5, Culture and Ethics. There are a handful of key concepts I want students to learn when it comes to organizational culture, but the foundation for me has to do with Shine's 3 levels of organizational culture. I'm going to pull up here. This is how I typically would approach this class. I'd have organizational culture, we'd have a definition, we'd have a discussion about why organizational culture matters, both in business, for-profit, and non-profit. For example, we talk about local nonprofits, we talk about large firms, we talk about small business, we talk about the university. So we talk about culture across a wide range of organizations, and we talk about the importance of culture. And then we would move into Shine's 3 levels of organizational culture. Assumptions, which lie below awareness. We talk about values, which at the second level that are shared principles, standards, and goals. And then we talk about artifacts, which are on the surface and are visible, tangible aspects of organizational culture. We would then move into a discussion. So I would give an example, for example, of a culturally diverse workforce. Then we'd move into another example about Google and about innovation. I'd have a discussion about what can we learn about artifacts, values, and assumptions at Google. And then we move into a discussion that students would have about companies or nonprofits, just any organization really that they're familiar with. And I wanted them to be more aware of organizational culture and how to analyze culture. The class discussion just wasn't cutting it. So I decided I had to come up with an exercise to make students more aware of the culture they find themselves in every day, and to think more critically about artifacts, values, and assumptions, the things that they see and interact with every day. So I'll share the exercise I came up with in the next video.